Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out a new plugin from Positive Grid, and this one is called Omnis, and it is absolutely crazy. Okay, so first of all, huge thanks to Positive Grid for reaching out to me and asking me to do this demo. For those of you that don't know, my first plugin that I ever used, and I think it's even on this channel, I think the demos are even on this channel if you search far back enough, they are using Bios Effects 2. Bios Effects 2 I had on my little iPad, and then when I bought a Mac, I progressed to using Bios Effects 2 in Logic. So this new Omnis plugin that has been released by Positive Grid can be used as a Bios Effects 2 expansion pack, or it can be used as a standalone plugin. You get 3 amps here. One is clean, one is kind of medium to high gain and kind of tight, and then there's a third amp which is absolutely a wall of gain, you know, it's super filthy. There's a ton of effects in there as well, but the main selling point of Omnis is the synths. Now, I'm not into using tons and tons of effects, but when I record a track and I put it out there, because I'm a guitarist, not a producer, sometimes my tracks sound really raw and kind of empty, and there's like a void that's not filled. Omnis kind of helps you out with that, because adding a synth track in there really can fill that emptiness up for guys like me that are not professional producers, just guitarists using a Mac. Also, if you are releasing your own music and you're a guitarist and there's no vocals on it, it can get quite boring, and adding a bit of synth in, you know, a bit of melody, a bit of dark synths in the background if you're into metal and things like that, it can make the track much more interesting, and like I say, much more fuller too. When I first downloaded the Omnis plugin and took a look at it, I couldn't believe how stunning the graphics were. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's like something futuristic, you know, it's like Star Wars or something like that. It's like some kind of sci-fi film. They've really put a hell of a lot of effort into how good this plugin looks. Usually the first 2 hours of making any demo are writing the track, you know, pulling in the drum tracks, riffing along and getting them tight. For me, because it was so much fun using Omnis, the first 2 hours were completely wasted because all I did was mess around with all the synths and try and get the craziest sounds that I possibly could. I opted for like a kind of organ, you know, an evil organ. All the presets that you will hear in this demo will be uploaded to the Bios Effects tone cloud, so you can download them and use my presets if you like them. First of all, you're going to listen to a short track, and in there's going to be a full mix, drums, which are just Easy Drummer, and then there's going to be a bass. Guitar wise, all I'm using is Omnis. That is completely what I'm using 100%. There's nothing else in there whatsoever guitar wise. 2 guitars will be high gain type rhythm tones. 2 guitars will be Omnis synth tones, and then there will be the lead parts in the middle that will also be using Omnis synths. So let's get on with it, guys. Let's listen to the track that I put together. Please stick around till the end of this video because you will hear the raw guitar tracks. Let's go. Okay guys, so what did you think of that? I mean, it's not something I would create usually, obviously. You kind of get lost in the world of synths and you create something that's really experimental. It really took me out of my comfort zone, but it felt fresh, new, modern, and I really enjoyed it. And the most important thing is, you know, that I enjoyed it and I really had tons of fun. Now we're going to listen to just the raw guitars. We're going to first listen to the chuggy chug 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 tones, and then we're going to listen to the raw synth tones as well out of a mix. Let me know what you think. As usual, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like this content. More importantly though, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think of Omnis. Huge thanks to Positive Grid for reaching out to me, and I'll see you guys very soon.